people's issue. Okay, I mean, we have a lot of brow issues. Okay, and let me just give you guys number one important. Like I said, I don't ever follow trend. I always follow the bone structure of the face. Can I have you for example here? Yeah. I'm just going to give you a little education. Okay. Everyone's face is different. Okay. You never want to follow what the magazines say. Okay, because they're dealing with fashion models that's 16 years old. They usually say, "Oh, the trend is bushy eyebrows," because they're dealing with someone young, and everyone's face is different. Okay. Her number one issue was, okay, she has hardly no eyebrows, okay, because it's so light. I would suggest getting it tinted, okay, but you need to have a colorist that really understand how to color the brow, okay, because when you're dealing with brown hair, and if you want to lighten brown hair, it will turn reddish, okay. That's one thing that you guys really have to understand. When you're doing blonde, you want to be sure that you do a perfect nice color that won't look like it is dark brown, that she's going to look like Groucho Marx. Okay? And also, number one is like the old days, everybody used to guide it through the nostrils here. Okay? It's not the case. You want to do it in the tip of the nose area. Okay? Because if you do it too much here, this is will widen. Okay? The eyebrows, for me, is like number one. People that doesn't wear makeup, it's like makeup to me. Because it will frame your face. Just think about a 4x6 that you're putting on a 5x7 frame. It doesn't fit. It has to fit your face. And it's like a little facelift, quite frankly. When someone if someone's afraid, I would, and you go to a different city, and you've been going with me for a long time, I would always suggest them going to an artist, but I would bring a white pencil. And I would ask that artist, would you do a white pencil and draw what you're going to take out? And you look in the mirror and you will identify what's really is good, because that white pencil is what they're going to take up. But I wouldn't suggest them waxing, okay? Because when they wax, they can put too much and they can press it so hard and it will spread, and that means the line of the white could go a little overboard, and you won't want them to tweeze. Okay, that's number one. You never want to take up the tail. You'll be amazed. She looks like she has no eyebrows right now, but if I do wax it correctly, you're gonna see that she's gonna notice that she has more eyebrows. Every little hair counts, and all the little fuzz will go away. It will make it look like she has more eyebrows. Okay, and the tail is really, really important. Okay, that's one hint I want to tell you guys. The white pencil, it's the best thing. If you see someone, if you didn't like it, you would say, it was really nice meeting you. I gotta go. You're not the person for me. Okay, because she noticed, like when you never know when your hair could stop growing. You don't know when it could stop growing, but it could completely stop growing. But you can also try Rogaine, okay, or Latisse on your eyebrows every night, and just put it, and you'll see some growth. But I can't guarantee it's going to grow 100%, but it takes a long time to grow. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I wrote down some issues. Okay, and with threading, someone was talking about threading. Threading is it's been around for a long, long time. They have certain threading that I like, and some I don't like. The threading that I don't like is when they use their teeth, okay? Because I'm really into sanitary. It's really disgusting something, because I see one saliva was kind of going down, and you never know if they have, changed the thread. I mean, I just like things very sanitary. I use a disposable mascara wand every use. that I use for waxing. And I would say yes and no on it. But I would suggest threading if they're really good, and because some people are allergic to waxing. Sometimes they end up breaking out. I would suggest if you are breaking out, you would actually try to use an alcohol pad to calm to take all the germs, and it will help get little bumps. Megan, it's a guest of mine. She's been doing Retin-A, different Renova. I'm actually the only artist that could actually wax with. I have finally used common sense, and I created to do little steps instead of doing one big line, because you can actually take the entire skin off. Okay, it's for me, Afro-American, we scar easily. I mean, it's so dangerous for us because it is scary. Because that, I would suggest that you need to know who's really doing threading and how good they are. But someone like you, that you were used to threading, you would notice that the waxing would last a lot longer.
I disagree, actually.
Well, no, but you can actually, because I've done a lot of surveys, and I've done surveys, but if they're really good and they take all the entire, every little scan of hair, but I've also noticed people that have done threading, they all also said that they like it, but they don't get all the little fuzz. They still have the little fuzz on, but you must have really good threading to get everything.
Yeah, I mean, the salon that I go to specifically is really good.
But I do believe in them. I love them.
I agree with you that it tends to vary amongst like salon to salon. You have to find someone who's really good at it.
Yeah.
So.
And recommendation, asking her. I mean, that would be a good way to do it. All right. I'm all about simple in makeup. Okay, less is more. We're in an economy now that we have to really kind of watch our budget. Okay, and I have a teaching room at the salon, and you would bring all your makeup in, your brushes, all your makeup that you use, and we will discuss it and really kind of like keep and let them understand what really is best for you. And I'm the type of person that I don't really believe in so much color. In evening makeup, I don't really believe on it too much either, because I really find that you can still see when you go to an event. It has lights. They have lights, and they can still see you. You don't have to go that heavy and intense. I can teach you how to intensify your makeup by using the same item. And if you're sick of one color, I would probably change one item, and it will. And the beauty about it, I have guests comes to me and say, Erwin, I finally finished my palette, instead of having so many different palettes. Okay, that's the way I work. Okay, and I would probably, and the biggest thing for me, I want you guys to really understand that you don't get pulled and get suckered in department stores, because their job is really to sell you. Okay, my job is to educate you, and you guys really understand what really is the perfect shade and the undertone. Okay, and when I do makeup, it will go with whatever you decide to wear, and that's the way I work. Okay, and when someone say drugstore, they talk about drugstore. I like drugstore items. I like the mascaras. I use it all the time. I love certain things, but you also have to understand. It's all about education for me. I interview each and every one of you guys, and I would ask, what really is your issue, and what's really the problem? My eyeshadow never stays on, and I would ask you all these questions and tell me what you do, and immediately I would tell them. I said, the reason why you're not doing this. I mean, everyone is so different. I mean, they have so many different faces here. We have a lady here, with the gray hair. The way I would do her, okay? Can you come up for a second, please? Because I just want to give you an example, okay? she has certain faces that they can't wear a lot of makeup. You know, for her, she has a very heavy eyelid here, but I would actually just suggest one eyeshadow that would actually open that up, and I would teach her how to do that. And the way she's doing now, she is pretty the way she looks, and I would just and she has nice skin but a little dry, okay, you know, and something.
Well, they put moisturizer.
Very simple, just simple technique, and I like to do baby steps. I don't like going, oh, I need to do night cream, I want you to do this. No. At first I have to really kind of ask yourself, how good are you guys in really doing your routine? And I would just probably choose one item that would do day and night, and that would make it easy. And she will come back to me and say, you know what, this is working for me. And that's good enough for me. And we'll just do baby steps. And when she's ready to advance herself, she will say, Erwin, I want to learn more. Okay? All right. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Just, and like, for example, let me have beautiful India. You're from India, yeah?
Yeah,